question of the day is, should you stop using Arch? Should I stop using Arch? Wait for my conclusion at the end. So wait, watch the whole shebang. Don't click ahead. Click and subscribe if you're going to click anything. But what started this whole thing is I was going over the YouTube comments and I got a comment from Sam, not biased against Gil 1396. Thank you, Sam. Can you share Vagrant file? I said, sure, I'm going to share it. And I made a few changes. I went from VirtualBox to LitVert. And so I thought, yeah, I'm just going to share it. But then I thought, ding, 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 this is a teachable moment. I'm just going to make a video. And of course, for the video, I had to download Vagrant from the AUR, which is compromised. But the Vagrant package is not on the compromised list. So I thought I should talk about it because it made me think. It made me think that if I was hacked, if I actually downloaded one of these AUR packages, which is on the list, I would be angry. Not at the AUR, just angry at myself. So none of the official repositories from Arch have been compromised. This is just the AUR. Let's check out my local packages. I have 3 packages from the AUR: Vagrant, Google Chrome, and AnyType. The reason being is going to be seen when we go to the AUR webpage, but I don't need that many packages. I wish the packages that I always use, they're kind of a core packages. I wish they were in the official repos, but I understand why they're not there. But yeah, so I always use the AUR with caution because we're told to use it at your own risk, like we'll see on the webpage. So that's kind of how I've used it, because I know in the past when I've had 10 AUR packages, or 12, 15, 20, I never check the change log. I never see what's changing. It could be doing, like, the build could be doing so many things that I wouldn't know because I don't check. And so that's why I only have 3 packages. Let's jump over to the AUR, archlinux.org, and see what I was talking about. So disclaimer, any use of the provided files is at your own risk. Noted. And so the issue, I believe, is with orphaned packages. So the evil people, they took over email addresses, took over orphaned packages, yada, yada, yada. And so here we have 13,028. So there's a lot of orphaned packages. So that makes me worry about things that I'm putting on my computer. If you believe that you've been compromised, the easiest way is just to check with running pacman $QM, see the list of packages that you've installed, see if they're on the compromised list, and AUR list of compromised packages. Okay, this one is 3 days ago. Okay. So what you can do is just check if it's on this list. And then also there's another thing, CacheOS compromised list from the forum. And here's a one-liner if you don't want to do it manually. So I'll put the link. Of course, you can just Google tweets. But yeah, so the link is going to be in the description. Is Arch the only distro that has this problem? So the answer is yes and no. I believe. I do not know of another distro that has open self-publish that builds the binary locally on your machine. You have Copper for Fedora. You have PPAs for Ubuntu. You have something for OpenSUSE, OpenBuild, something. I have never used OpenSUSE, so sorry. So the difference is with Copper for Fedora, the binary is built on their infrastructure and you just download the binary. And of course you can have malicious evil things happening within that binary, but I would say it's less likely. Like, I would say that the AOR is kind of like the Wild Wild West. With that out of the way, the last question of the day still remains. Am I going to keep using Arch? The thing is, if I had a bunch of packages in the AUR and I had been exposed with Trojan malware of some kind, and something stole my SSH keys, etc. Like, I can't imagine. I would feel like I was burnt, but it's not Arch's fault. It's not the AUR fault. It's just my fault. I would be pissed at myself. So I would honestly probably take a break from Arch if that happened to me, just because I would be so down on myself. Like, you shouldn't have let that happen. Why don't you read the change logs and the package builds? But I don't. I'm just going to be honest. I don't. I have trusted the AUR, and I have trusted the AUR, and I'm not gonna keep doing that. I'm going to check now, at least for a few months, and then I'm like gonna slide back in my chair and just chill. No. So if you've been burnt, I totally understand it. If you want to take a break, if you're going to move, I've been hearing so many good things about OpenSUSE Tumbleweed. I think I'm going to check it out. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've been burnt, if you're checking out of Arch, or you're going to check out OpenSUSE. I have Fedora on another disk. I use that all the time. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my conclusion. I'm just going to keep a really keen eye on the AUR when it's going to start updating again. So that's really where I'm at. But I think this is a good wake-up call for the community. It's just like, this is an open source. This is the trusted community. We trust each other, but there are really bad actors out there. So we have a pretty awesome thing going, and we should protect it. We should not become closed source and blah, 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 and shut down the community and like not open to contributions, etc. I just feel like let's just protect what we have, but have our eyes open because there's so many evil people in the world. So my 2 cents rant of the day. And tomorrow you're going to get that Vagrant video. And so our HCE is going to continue. So talk to you later. Appreciate you all. Bye.